Sirens are screaming, even in the dark and fractured night. Radiation burning, skies are crimson with affright. Fallout shadows dance around. To a decaying sound.
Feelings of despair as hope's last whispers fill the air. His wife was at work when the bombs came in, and now she's gone. He'll never see her again. Then he hears them creeping around. Mutant scavengers, he dare not make a sound. He hears their machinery pound with the sound of them digging and scraping the ground. You can't run and there's nowhere to go in a fallout shelter way down below. Take cover somewhere and hide in case scavengers get in from outside. The third day he could hear them no more. He really wanted to go open the door, but outside is the toxic air, and scavengers could be waiting for him out there. He stayed down in his hole for many years, memories drowning him in old tears. He only hopes that his wife survives and he can see her again when it's safe to go outside. Whoa! Coming to the good place right in the ass. Whoa! mind had finally cracked. He couldn't take it anymore. His food was gone, his hope was too. He must explore a bit. And if he died out there alone, he no longer gave a shit. When the door first opened, it caught him by surprise. An overwhelming brightness as sunlight hit his eyes. As his sight adjusted, he was not prepared for the sound of children playing, the scent of flowers in the air. He stood next to his fallout shelter, door there on the lawn. His neighborhood was intact, but now his house was gone. The news came to him swiftly, he was the talk of all the town. A pilot had a heart attack and then his plane went down. He crashed into this nutjob's house, he thought it was the bomb. And he just spent the last 16 years living underneath his lawn. Oh! Karma's now coming to bite you right in the ass. Oh! You wasted years of your life living under the grass. Whoa! Whoa! His wife finally got over him and remarried years ago. She thought he had been long dead. Oh, how was she to know? While he was mourning for her lost life deep down in his hole, he saved his flesh, but now a broken man, he could not save his soul.